I love my Jeep, but I also love my camera equipment. How can I possibly enjoy the ride while keeping my valuables secure? I'm glad you asked.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
So let's first talk about the dilemma. Jeep Wranglers don't have a lockable trunk. So if you've got something valuable, which in my case is usually a Pelican case or two full of expensive cameras and video equipment, then it's risky to ride around with the top down. But a few years ago, I found a solution. I've been running with this setup for long enough now that I feel like I can suggest it as a good option, and the reason is simple. It lets me keep my gear safe and doesn't limit me from using my Jeep how I want to. Essentially, it's a steel enclosure that fits in the cargo area of your Wrangler. There is a wall behind the seats with a lid on top that turns your cargo space into a steel box. The only way to access it is to open the back tailgate, which you obviously have to have your vehicle key to do that, or there is a small access panel that comes with its own key. I'll be honest, I've never used that little access door and probably don't even know where the key is. So now you have this nice, secure trunk. I can fit a few suitcases or production cases or groceries or whatever I need to lock up. The unexpected benefit of this setup is actually the ease at which I can now stack things without stacking them. For example, I usually put critical and expensive gear inside the lockable cargo space, and I put support gear on top. But because of that shelf, I don't have to move these cases around to get to these cases. It's awesome. I do want to note here that they sell a non-slip pad for the top. I initially didn't have it because I don't like the way it looks, but I found it necessary to keep things from sliding around or scratching the top. Now, to keep those things in the Jeep when I have the top down, I installed a cargo net. It's not required, I just found that it works for the things that I'm hauling. But what if I have to haul something bigger than my newly secure cargo space? Again, I'm glad you asked. It's removable, and it's easy. There are pins on the inside that you can easily remove to take out each section that you don't want. If you wanted to take out all 3 panels, you could, allowing you all your original cargo space. It's sweet, I know. Can we talk pros and cons real quick? First, the pros. It helps keep small to medium-sized things secure. It gives you a shelf to stack your things on, it's easily removable, and you can install the system yourself if you're handy and you have some tools. The cons, it's expensive, like really expensive, but worth it for what I do. There are no lights on the inside, so you'll have to find a solution for that if you care to. It does change the sound of your subwoofer if you have one in the back, and you'll need a few hours to install it. Ultimately, here's why I like the Slipstream system and why it could be a good option for you if you're a fellow Jeeper. It gives me peace of mind knowing that I can secure my valuable equipment. I'll ride with the top down any chance I get, so knowing that I can do that and my cameras are safe makes the investment totally worth it.